Morning, everybody. It's Craig, the Computer Geek here, and this week I've got Anniko Carey from Luton Properties. Good morning, Anniko.
Hi, Craig. How are you?
Oh, good, thanks. All right, Anniko. As usual, this is a pretty informal thing, so just going to ask you a few questions, and we'll start with: who are you? What's your background? What do you do, and what makes you and Peter, of course, your husband, special?
Thank you. Whoa, where to begin? Okay, I guess my immediate background before real estate was with Ansett for many, many years.
So you were managing the flight, what's it, the
Golden Wing Lounge.
Golden Wing Lounge,
before
yeah.
Ansett collapsed. Yep, and fortunately, I guess, left a year before it collapsed. Middle management were being sort of shelved, so fell into real estate and. Interestingly enough, my customer service grooming at Ansett has come into play very much in real estate. So that's become my new love, although I've been there almost 15 years with Luton Properties. Next month it'll be 15 years.
And you were actually telling me this morning that there was a connection between Ansett and to Luton Properties. How did that come about?
Oh, okay. The principal, Richard Luton, used to work at Ansett at Canberra Airport as well for many years. And then he left going to real estate, and then a few years later I followed him. Yeah, so it's all good.
There you go.
Yeah.
And what makes you special? What it is that Anniko Carey and Peter Carey, of course, can offer prospective clients? What makes you really special?
I work together with my husband Peter. Now, Peter was a plumber in another life, and so he has a broad building background. He also comes from a rural background from Jasper, i.e. Carey's Caves. It's down the end of the valley. We have property there with superfine wool and cropping, so that's a big focus for him also. So whenever we sell rural properties, he has a really good understanding of that aspect as well. Peter and I have been working together for 8 years, and very much we love the people side of the business. And that's what it's all about, not so much the bricks and mortar. I think
you probably know half the people in Canberra, I reckon.
Well, it's not the bricks and mortar, it is the people that you come across and you help, and it's a stepping stone from one situation to another, and it's quite a milestone when people choose to leave their home, whether they're upgrading for maybe they're having children, growing the family, maybe they're separating, divorcing, going through dramas, personal dramas, or maybe downsizing.
Yeah,
so many reasons, empty nesters, even going into assisted living, nursing homes. There are so many areas, and everyone has a story, and it's absolutely fascinating. And we love just digging that bit deeper, and people open up. It's just, it's something so special, and we appreciate it so much. You've got to be really diplomatic in many cases, because some people go kicking and screaming. They don't want to leave their homes. But
especially if they've been there in such a long time.
It's very hard. Cutting that cord. And we're very respectful in that regard, and we don't rush things. People sometimes just want to talk. They might want to have half a dozen meetings before they even get to a point of making the decision to go anywhere. So it's a trust thing that you build up as well. So,
and you've got a few clients too that you've sold multiple properties for over the years, haven't you?
Yeah, repeat business is really the mainstay of how we work now, which is great.
And referrals as well.
Referrals and repeat is just gold, really. It's magic, because if you receive a message from somebody, someone contacts you or walks back into the office or says, hey, we've decided to sell again, we're doing this, we're doing that. You're not proving yourself. You have a reputation, they know how you work. Yeah. It's all built on a trust, and that's when people pass your details on to a friend or family member of theirs. They say, these are the people who you have to call, that don't ring around, because at the end of the day, it's not about the price, it's about the outcome. So and it's a relationship really all the way through, and it's a trust. You're speaking with them pretty much every day, so through the whole process, which can sometimes take months. sometimes even years if they're rural properties. Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't know how you keep track of it all, Aniko, but I guess that sort of leads into my next question about what sort of IT systems do you use in your daily, I guess your daily job?
Okay, well, I'm really not such an IT person, and I know that's what makes you tick. So unfortunately, I probably use a lot of paper-based systems as well.
You've got admin staff.
I have admin. Yeah, I have a Dell computer on my desk, and fortunately, it turns on when I press the button. And if I have any issues, I just call the office manager or reception, and they jump on it. And usually, they can sort it out. If there are bigger problems, they get onto the IT people. And I think it goes to a mainframe or something, whatever your jargon is.
Okay.
But yeah, mainly emails, I guess, research, lots of research. I believe it's Microsoft Office and Word we use when writing ads. We are actually expose all our property listings on 5 websites, local, national and international, so that's really big. And yeah, I guess the research engines are enormous. Recently I was going through some paperwork and I found a receipt for all homes, and it was $49 when it first began. However, it didn't offer what it does today. You couldn't dig back and look at past sales and so on. It was pretty basic. Now it's well over $1,000 to jump onto it. So that's in my lifetime.
It's invaluable, I guess, for what you're doing though, isn't it?
Absolutely.
To be able to do that.
Yes. So we do, of course, we write letters to our clients. We prepare appraisals and proposals. So we do that. Once we have sold a property, then we get to a point, offer an acceptance, whether it's by private treaty with a price or negotiation or with an auction. We prepare documentation to go to our sellers and our buyers and the solicitors. Both parties have a solicitor and the buyer's bank. So there are specific methods within the computer system at the office, and I guess we don't drive those. They just work for us. And our office manager and admin staff take care of a lot of that for us, fortunately, and just let us get on with listing, selling, negotiating and finalising things. Keeping track of customers. There is a company database, of course, and once a week all new listings are sent out to them. So when we meet anybody looking to purchase, their details go onto that database, so they hear from the company as new properties are listed from our 9 offices and our 80 agents. So that's really broad. I like to personalise things and keep in touch with clients on a one-to-one basis, and that's very, very important, as much as time allows.
Okay. So I guess you do have IT challenges from time to time, but most of the time I guess you've got already got backup people in the office to manage that. So it's like, my email's not working, or the computer's broken down. That's really, I guess, the main issues that you're going to run into from IT.
That's right. And I can't think the last time it wasn't just a simple, Aniko, you're supposed to do this, that it was actually a big thing and someone had to come from out of the office to fix it. So we've got great systems in place, but I guess on a more personal level, Craig, I remember when our daughter was at uni, you came and fixed our home computer for her and got things sorted, because there were lots of gremlins when she was studying.
There were, yes.
And you sorted out our personal computer. So thank you for that. We don't use that computer anymore. We're just on the work one now. So thank you.
All right. Some general tips and advice for potential customers. So if somebody's thinking of putting their house on the market, what should they do first? What preparation should they do before maybe they come and see you? Some tips there, general tips there, and advice for our listeners.
Okay, I guess if they're thinking of coming to the market, it's a really great idea to walk out on the street and look at your home from the road. Walk past the letterbox, stop, pause, look at your letterbox, see if the numbers are falling off, if it needs the post needs replacing. Walk up the path, have a look, and have a notepad with you. Wear a buyer's hat. Put different glasses on, basically. Look at it as if it was the first time.
Try and take the emotion out of it.
Yeah, as if it's the first time you've ever been there, and if you were coming to see if it would suit your needs and first impressions really count. So it's important to just go through and take notes of little things that leap out at you that you might not see because you're there every day treading the same path. But someone coming for the first time, if you were trying to impress them, and at the end of the day, it's our job to drag the last dollar out of their pocket to put into your wallet. What things might stand out to people that are often easily fixed. And of course, being in the business so long, we have a fantastic list of tradesmen and people who can help with any little jobs that might need doing, even if it comes down to cleaning, because often it's not safe to climb on ladders and do your gutters and windows and things like that. As simple things, but we've got people we can recommend that are tried and true. Gardening, drapes and so on. I mean, if they're big things like tiles falling off, sometimes people say, oh look, I'll rip the bathroom out and put a new one in. No, often it's not. It's money misspent because the buyer might not plan to have the bathroom exactly like that. So
they might end up doing it again themselves.
Yeah, in different colours, or they might have specific tones that they need to work with for whatever reasons, cultural or so just happy to come and have a chat. And it's generally not good to spend a lot of money when you're preparing to come to the market. Often there are just little things can be tweaked to make it attractive to the marketplace. And of course we have 3 professional photographers with our company, so we always guide you, walk through and suggest different things that you might choose to do to prepare your home for photo day, which is a real biggie, and that's a big tick on the list of things that need doing coming towards market day. We also work with stylists if your property is going to be empty, if you've already moved, or if it's an investment property and the tenant's moving out, you might choose to work with stylists who bring in furniture, and that just makes such a difference, because having furniture in a property gives a home a heart. So rather than just photographing an empty room and another empty room. So and that is definitely money well spent. People tell us, because often people are not buying and selling often, so it can be a bit of a maze, selling and buying and linking the two together. So more than happy to come and have a chat about the A to Z of real estate, the steps that are involved, because you have to get building reports done, all sorts of things in preparation for it. Also, with Peter and I guess, clients get 2 for the price of 1. And we sell north, south, east and west. We're fully licensed to sell in the ACT and New South Wales, and because we're not franchised at Luton, and we work as a team, we can sell anywhere, whether it's Gungahlin or Tuggeranong or surrounding areas.
And they get Peter's dry sense of humour as well.
Exactly. Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
All right, Annika, thanks again for appearing on today's program, and look forward to next week. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.